Hey, happy Friday to you. Today is January 11th, 2013, and these are the Friday Funnies. Well, as we come to the end of the first full week of the new year, we're met with news from the Als. Yeah, the first one was Al Roker, who disclosed this week that he pooped his pants while visiting the White House. He said that this story was in his new book, but since nobody's going to read a book by Al Roker, he decided to out himself on television. Well, Al, I'm glad to know you're human, but still, too much information, huh? And next time, go before you leave home. All right, so while Al Roker was explaining his incontinence, Al Gore, you'll remember him, inventor of the internet, anyhow, he sold his television network to none other than Al Jazeera. Yeah, they're the propaganda-infused Muslim-oriented network. He got, in the deal, he got $100 million, and he is named executive producer of the new show, 2.5 Ayatollahs. I'm sorry, some of these jokes just make me laugh. But not everybody in the news this week was named Al. So let's take a look at people not named Al who did really, really dumb stuff. I am not a professional tree trimmer, but I have hacked off a branch or two in my day, and other than the chainsaw, which can remove the tree limb or your own limb, there wasn't really much stress involved in the job, I thought. Apparently, that was not the case for a tree trimmer in California. In suburban Los Angeles, a tree trimmer had to be rescued from a eucalyptus tree that he was trimming. Apparently, he lost his footing and fell, and the only thing he was hanging on to a safety strap wrapped around his arms and chest. Oh yeah, he was also half naked. He'd removed his shirt, his pants were down around his ankles, and he had a bottle of tequila tucked into his belt. Took 27 firefighters to finally get this guy out of the tree. 2 to actually lower him down, the other 25 to take pictures that were immediately posted on Facebook. Brenda Schumann is a 51-year-old woman in Vero Beach, Florida, who is not to be messed with. When she came home and found her husband in bed with another woman, she went nuts. The first thing she did was she grabbed a rifle and threatened to shoot both of them, and then her husband wrested the rifle away from her, so she decided, in her mind, she's thinking, WWARD. What would Al Roker do? At this point, she decided to pee on the bedroom door, and then she dropped a dookie on the kitchen floor.
Ew.
After that, she went around the house breaking everything she could find. She got in her car and took off. The police later found her, and they arrested her, charged her with assault, criminal damage to property, and illegal dumping in the kitchen. In Tallahassee, Florida, 26-year-old Lance Tumberlin walked into a convenience store intent on robbing it. He walked up to the counter, he demanded money, and then he produced his weapon, a cattle prod. Yeah, cattle prod. He shocked the clerk a couple of times before the clerk got ticked off and pulled a gun. Lance very quickly made his escape. He went outside, hopped on his cow, gave it a couple of jolts, and sped away. Actually, he got into his car, he was stopped by police, and he's currently sitting in the Tallahassee jail. But wouldn't it have been a much better story had he been riding a cow? Huh? That's all I'm saying. That's it for this week, kids. That's all the things in the news. Please pass these funnies along to your friends, as well as to any TV executives at major networks you might know. See you next time. Same Funnies time. Same Funnies channel.